How's y'all's doings? Well, what's going on with y'all's? Did you wake up early and do a show like me? It's a great way to wake up in the morning. You know? Didn't even have coffee before the show today. And man, I've been dragging ass. I've been waking up a little bit later and a little bit later and a little bit later every day. I gotta really tighten up on that on the sleep schedule again. You know, but sometimes I take a nap like after dinner. That's what happened, man. The wife had to work. I get home, I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta like do some stuff. Oh, what is going on here? Oh man, I got behind a bus. God damn, I shouldn't have gone this way. Well, good goddamn. Yeah, I end up taking a little bit of a nap, and then, I'm like, oh shit, that's right, Even though the kids had eaten a little bit, it's like, I still gotta make them something for dinner. Even they had like a, after school, half lunch something. So I went easy with some like curly fries and tuna fish and some pickles. There you go, kids. All right, sounds good. And they loved it, They love shit. They love stuff like that. But then I passed out hard, and all through like bedtime, I'm just like, go to bed. Just go to get ready for bed. Go to bed. Brush your teeth. Do this. Do that. I'm like laying in the bed. It's a little warm too, man. These warm days, man, they're starting to really get at me. For like the past couple of summers, I've spent most of my time inside in the AC, so I'm not used to the hot as much. Oh my God, that's still sitting outside. Man, there's this workbench. Look at this. I'll show this to you. This workbench has been sitting outside of this house for probably 2 weeks now, just getting rained on. I mean, it's a nice workbench, but who needs it? I mean, who's going to be able to carry that entire thing? And you need a pretty big truck to get that. Oh my God. And now some lady's crossing the street with her kid when there's no stop. And she's like, oh my God, this school bus is almost going to run us over. Because, dude, you need to wait for the fucking light. Like, what are you doing? Your kid looks like they're in freaking elementary school. Those buses don't even come for another like 20, 30 minutes. What are you doing? Endangering your kid and yourself because you can't wait for a light for 2 minutes. What is wrong with people? We gotta cross the street right now. I can't wait. I gotta cross right now. I gotta do it right now. Wow, man. Wow. Dummies. Big dummies. Man, I completely went the wrong way today. Holy crap. What am I, crazy? Oh yeah, that's right. That's what this show's all about. I'm driving the internet crazy because I'm so crazy. I'm so insane that everyone else feels it. Whatever. Maybe you need a little crazy in your life. Huh? Is your life boring? It probably is. Most people's are. At least that's what they claim. But if you really paid attention and did the stuff you're supposed to, your life might not be that boring. It's just boring because you don't want to do the stuff that's shitty. I'm gonna cut people off here. See, that was exciting. I just cut 2 cars off. So exciting. That's not boring. Didn't really cut them off. It's just, you see the opportunity, you gotta go for it sometimes. That's just the way it is, right? And believe me, there's many opportunities in life that I have not taken at the moment that I should have. And, that's why you end up working a 9-to-5 job, not doing what you want all the time. You know what I mean? That's what happens. That's what happens. But then again, some people's lives are so terrible because they don't have like any sort of stability, right? I guess I have some stabilities. And I didn't appreciate it for a long time, but now I do. How about the rest of y'all? You got stable lives? Somewhat? If something happened to you, would you be able to survive, or would you have to become a ward of the state? If that's kind of the difference. Seriously, if something happened to you now, would you have to go to like a halfway house or just be on like disability for the rest of your life? I mean, I guess that's not always a good correlation, but even though I don't have very close extended family, I do have I have a tight core. It could be tighter. I mean, my actual core could be way tighter. But sometimes that's all it takes. Some people spread themselves way too thin, and then, yes, you seem like you have a big support system, but are they really supporting you? Are they? What is true support? Support the thing I like, or support, like, me as a person in life, in real life? And that's one thing that I kind of had confused for a long time, I mean, like, my parents were good supports in real life, but not such good supports in, like, my dreams and my endeavors and things like that, which I really resented them for a long time, I mean, I'm going to try to do different with my kids, but, it's like, it all depends on what they want. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of people who wanted to support their kids' dreams, and then their kid's dream ends up being like, I'm going to do porn. And it's like, what? I can't support that. Oh, you old fuddy-duddy. Like, no, seriously, you don't want to do that. That's bad. That you're going to the full extreme of something that you're trying to find support for. And if you do support your child going into porn, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, like, especially nowadays, if they ever want any semblance of a normal life, don't support that. That would be a bad thing. It would be very bad. Very, very bad. Oh, I'm gonna get on the highway now. Hey, so now there's people watching, and perhaps you'll see a car crash. You won't see a mental car crash coming, but maybe you'll see an actual car crash, yes? Yeah? No, you won't. Hopefully not. I mean, geez, I want to get to work. It would really suck if I got in a flaming car crash and died on my birthday. Yeah, that's right. It's my birthday. And here I am just going to work. I mean, what is it there are some people who really have to make a big production about their birthday. Like, I need to stay home from work. I need to do everything that I like today. It's just another day, man. It's just another freaking day. Like, I celebrate my youthful aura every day, even though I'm turning old. I've been old for a little while, but I'm turning very old again. Celebrate oldness every day. Come on, why you gotta take a day off for that shit? That's just gay. That's gay, and not in a good way. Is there gay in a good way? I guess. It's Pride Month. Hey, everyone. Gay is good in some ways, yeah. But unless if you're shoving it in people's faces, it's not. Just like anything, A gay zealot, a religious zealot. But then again, how do you sell gay to people? You gotta shove it in their faces and shove what in their faces? Okay, anyway. Yeah, see, people left. I start talking about gay stuff, and people just go, bye-bye. Like, all right, what a bunch of bigots, huh? I guess the Pakistani crowd wouldn't like that. Why is it when I do a live on the way home from work at 5 o'clock, I got a lot of Pakistani people and people from, like, South Africa and things, like, coming into my live? What's going on with that? Like, they're actually connected to the American YouTube? I did not know this. I did not know this. Oh, we just went over a nice bridge. Good infrastructure here in America. Our bridges don't fall apart, speaking of other foreign countries that don't build things very nicely. I'm just joking with y'all. You build things just fine. I don't know if I'd, that's one thing about traveling to certain countries. It's like, you're almost, sometimes you're risking your life just driving on a highway somewhere. I mean, even in America, though, there are certain liberal cities that are really falling apart, and you'd be very, very, like taking your life into your own hands just going on an overpass sometimes. Yeah. But, like they say, I guess everyone's time comes when it's supposed to come, right? I mean, if you really believe that, then you'll believe that a caste society is a good thing, I think. Because I wonder, man, I really do wonder if, like, your personal energy can almost make it so certain things don't break around you. Right? I mean, just here. All right, so like when I was younger, I would oftentimes not get the inspection sticker on my car, and I was kind of broke, and I wanted to smoke weed instead of pay for that. But also, it was just a pain in the ass, and it was a bit of a silent protest. You know, why? Oh, yeah, you make us do the safety and emissions every year just because you're trying to siphon money from us. Screw you, screw you. Well, nowadays, if you do that, they make you pay like extra, which is kind of interesting because the car that got totaled was like, you know, needed an inspection sticker, so I guess I didn't have to pay extra for that. Ding. But sometimes when I'd be driving, I would have this thought in my head of like, all right, now I need to get where I'm going. I can't afford to get pulled over, you know, and I don't want a ticket, this and that. So I would visualize that all the police on my route were going a different way than me. Almost like a signal going out to say boop, boop. If you're on the road and I'm getting near you, you turn down a different road. And I tell you, sometimes it feels like it worked. I mean, maybe it's just coincidental, you know? But you know, it's like if you do that long enough, maybe you just have that signal coming out of you, right? Can these energetic signals actually influence reality? They say that they do. You know, deep research into quantum mechanics says that mind over matter, that your mind can control certain aspects of reality if you just get in the right zone. I don't know. Of course, I guess I should meditate a little more on getting famous. Maybe I'll make myself famous just by thinking about it and going, people are gonna pay attention to me and me, I don't think it works like that, you know, because there's other people trying to do the same thing, and it's like just bump bigger, but who, you know, and a lot of times it's like depending on who you know, and it's not always how good you are, it's just who you know, which really sucks, because most of the people that are the most talented are kind of antisocial. They just are. And it's not because they hate other people, it's because they don't want to deal with other people's bullshit. And that's the thick and thin of it, for real. You know? Because they understand that mixing up with other people's bullshit can cause a cortisone spike inside themselves. It's funny that people talk about cortisone spikes. So, oh, who's saying hi? Am I right, J3? Yes, you are. You are right. You're right about being you, because that's how the universe likes you to be you, and in whatever God and that stuff. Yep, that's what you gotta be. But yeah, you know, dealing with being involved with other people's stress causes so much stress. And you know, I guess in some ways I can deal with a little more crazy than other people, so maybe I should be getting involved in other people's crazy, right? Because I know how to shake it off. So maybe who's also saying hi? Sibling content. Not me. I'm not sibling content. I have no siblings. Is that what you're saying? Oh, here we go. You can see me a little bit better. Hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, you know, there's some old stickers that someone scraped off on the outside. When I washed it, they didn't come off. I gotta actually scrape the thing off, but that's why there's these things. Maybe we'll go back like this. There we go. Actually, that's much better. Now I'm not blind. Whew. And you know, it's weird, like doing a live like this, my crazy is the kind of thing where like when I need to be almost doing something that's, I wouldn't say high risk, but that's making my brain work at a higher function, right? In order to function normally. Like if I wasn't doing a live right now and I was just listening to music and I'm driving down the highway, I would start to get bored. Unless I'm like full out singing. But there's some days where I don't feel like singing. I don't feel like, you know, being Mr. Performance Boy every second of the day, you know? So I'll literally start to get tired. And, you know, not nod off while I'm driving, but, you know, kind of like get zoned out. Just, I think I've talked about this before, but yeah, it's like, that's the bad zone where, you know, just the driving itself isn't high risk enough for me. You know, I need to up the stakes sometimes. And talking to you people, you lovely people on the internet, kind of raised the stakes for me a little bit, where I have to keep a certain level of charm and performance. Where, I think my gas gauge thing just went off. Did it? Oh no! You might see me run out of gas on the highway on my birthday. And wouldn't that be funny? Would that be a little cowish thing to do? No, that's the first time it went off, and literally I'm more than halfway to work, so it's probably not gonna happen. Oh shit. Oh damn. I didn't realize I was going that fast. I was going, I shouldn't even say, but my lord. I was going so fast that my wood was starting to rattle. You know, some of you know. I'm sure there's some places where you can't even go that fast on their roads because they're so congested and nasty. Ugh, I'd hate to live there. I like driving fast. I like fast cars, fast women, fast times, of course. You just gotta keep looking out for the coppers. But again, I sent that signal years ago when I was younger. Oh, no cops around me. No one. Okay, don't come near me. Even if you are near me, turn down the next street and don't come see me. Don't see me. All coppers, get out of here. I'm telling you, it kind of worked. I don't know how to tell you how to do it, but it seemed to work for me. Because there's some people who seem to get pulled over all the time, or seem to always, for some reason, any little like bad thing they do, they get caught for like that. And you know, hey, I've kind of skated on a lot of things over the years. Even though I wasn't a skateboarder, I've skated upon the thin ice many times and never fallen. It's because my spirit is so light. Metaphors. All right. Everyone's merging very nicely today on the internet, or on the regular highway. Like I said, yesterday on the information superhighway, people have a hard time merging their personality in with other people. It's really strange. And they get stuck. And they should probably go to an exit on the information superhighway and get off on the regular roads every once in a while. You can't just stay on the highway forever. You can't live off the Burger King on the highway, people. Oh boy, everyone's turning. Oh yeah, merging. Here we are. Is this, what is this? Official Rangoon. Is this the Foot Pervert Support Group? Of course, well, I mean, oh shit, I should turn on my my cruise control so I could bring it up. Let's see. No, that would definitely make me crash. Gonna make me crash there, Official Rangoons? Huh, raccoon boy? Huh? What, bandit? Trying to rob me of my life. See, you have to do things like this so I can be all crazy. I gotta get the crazy out. That's the problem. I haven't been doing enough lives by myself to get all the crazy out. You know what I mean? Because just now it's not good enough to just talk to myself and get all the crazy out. That doesn't actually get it out. It just keeps it blooping in my head. So I gotta do this. I gotta be free. I gotta be me. Happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride Month. Oh my God. Now there's a short bus that's being retarded on the road, on the highway. So I'm serious. I'm not just, it's not a joke. See, really? Do you see the line of cars behind you, short bus fuck? Okay, thank you. Like, it really is it's like it's a very short, regular bus. It's weird. Dick? What a dick. Of course, some old chubby lady. That's who all the bus drivers are, some old chubby lady. That's who we let drive our children around? Old chubby ladies? They're some of the worst, like, road rage people around. I'm not looping in your head, it's flooping. Flooping? Hey! Stop! I need some coffee after that. Flooping. You're being ridiculous. Why didn't Bronson Pinchot ever do anything cool after Perfect Strangers? And what the hell? You know? What did he do theater or something? Maybe. I know the other guy did. Mark, what's his name? I can't even remember. I don't even know that guy's name. Which is bad. I feel bad. You know, you watch a guy do a show for many, many years and you don't even know his name. I'm incorrigible, I tell you. I'm just, you know, why would anyone want to know my name if I don't know all the names of the performers that I enjoy, you know? Yeah. Maybe that's my just desserts. Man, this fucking coffee tastes like a dessert. I put way too much sugar in it. I put sugar and honey. Holy crap. I didn't use a spoon though, I just did a pour. So yeah, it was a pour. Very poor on my part for the pouring. Here we are. This is my exit. This is where I get off the information superhighway and the regular highway. You see? They correlate. Isn't that weird? Oh wow. Whoa. This is a rare day. Maybe for my birthday, the gods are with me. Whatever. Because now there's no one to wait behind at this little stop coming off the highway. Oh, but there's a bunch of people. But now there's all kinds of, Jesus. I can't. All right, here we go. There we are. But usually there's like 5 or 6 cars there. Every single day there's 5 or 6 cars at that stop. And like, I have to wait for like 3 minutes and it fucking drives me insane. Because I'm like, go, you should go, you should fucking go, what are you doing? Just go, just fucking go. And now here I am. Dario, that's what's flooping in my head now. Thanks a freaking lot. That's what you were doing this morning, Jimbo. Fucking getting the Dario song stuck in my head, which I hate. I hate it because, yeah, the low-level production value of Final Boss laughing through the whole fucking thing, it really kind of drives me insane. I get it. It makes it funny because, like, now he's a locale trying to do a thing, and, like, it sounds stupid, so it's kind of funny because, you know, yeah, who cares what the lyric says? He just sounds dumb doing it. I get it. But still, well, can't we have nice things? Can't people do good things? A nice thing? Oh my God, I think I'm already sweating. I should have turned on the AC on the way to work. Whatever, I'm gonna turn into a sweat ball here at work. That's why I brought a towel today. What? Dude, people are parking over where I park now. What the heckin'? McGuffin? This is not good. Well, I mean, actually, we got some new people working here, so I guess this is what's gonna be now. Over here in the spots that I was the only one parking in this part of the parking lot, and now there's 2 other cars. My God. Actually, one of them I couldn't even understand his name. I met him yesterday. I think one was I can't even remember the first one. I can't remember the names. Can't remember anyone's names. I'm crazy. All right. Later. Have fun. Have a good day.